Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, I didn't put all my lights on. Ah, that's better. Wondering why the picture wasn't looking so good. And good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on Earth. How are we all? Good? Very good, very good. Excellent. Fantastic. Look at everybody pouring in like a bucket of water. Look at this. Athol was first in, first again. Good on you, mate. First again. Let's get him named. There he is. Get the names up straight away. Give them their moment of fame. Look at that. I watched a live stream the other day. Guess how many people were live watching this live stream that I was watching the other day? I watched the number go up to 550,000 people were watching this live stream. Oh my God. I don't know how YouTube didn't break. The chat, even when you have the chat set on top chat instead of live chat, was just you just couldn't read it. It was impossible. It was just amazing. 500,000 people. It was a live stream with iSpeed, Mr. Beast, all the big YouTubers on the planet at a big football game they had to raise money for a couple of charities. And it was massive. It was a bit late at night. I didn't watch. I just saw the start of it. And yeah, just incredible, incredible. Oh boy, can only dream, can't we? Wow. Clocked. I'm sorry, it's 4 a.m. in the morning. My language ability is still waking up. Daniel Britton. Clock's changed here in Maine. I thought I was late. No. So what time is it in Maine now? Hey, is it an hour earlier or later? I hate going through all this. What's this? I'm getting a little sign coming up saying analog connection has been reconnected. What's that for? I don't know what that is. It's okay. We're still here. We have a good picture this time, which is good. The stream looks fine. So camera issue, unlike last week, is okay. Who we got? Just checking. I'm in. Yes, Scalemodeling is in, and there's a link he put there that if anybody out there has a camera and a pretty face, you're welcome to join in. You can hop up in one of these corners here and say hello to everybody, because I don't have much to talk about. The model has not been touched for the whole week. I've just been so busy enjoying the beautiful weather and the swimming pool and getting out to the mountains and visiting national parks and hiking. Oh, I swear it's been tough. It's been a hard week. So the model was put on hold last week. How about that? Wayne Saunders, how are you, buddy? Welcome. Anyone, just a bit of a heads up, anybody in Queensland? All right. Anybody in Queensland, preferably in the south of Queensland? Could you give me a bit of real cyclone information? Because the media that we're getting overseas here is just bullshit. I mean, all I'm getting is all this drama of news reporters standing in front of dramatic scenes or kids being idiots, ducking under waves and all this bullshit. And I'm not seeing a storm. I'm not seeing anything worse than the average bad storm you get in Brisbane and the Gold Coast. Am I right? Sure, I've seen some bit of flooding and stuff, but nowhere that hasn't had flooding before. So I don't know. Is it really as bad as they're still pushing it to make it out that it is? I mean, it was very threatening, of course, when it was a Category 2 cyclone off the coast, which has never come down that far down New South Wales before. But over the years, every year we get terrible storms and flooding in these areas. And and stuff. And by the time it hit land, I don't think it was any longer I think it was just a tropical low or something, you know. But yeah, I don't know. But anyway, let me know. It seems we're all lots of British people and American at the moment. Hello, Jeff and Mr. Charlemagne. How are you? Nice thumbnail there. Nice tall ship. Looks pretty good. That ship looks a bit unusual. You know why? Because black and white photo back in the day, I don't think they had electric lights inside like that, did they? Surely they would have had like gas lanterns of some sort or fuel lanterns. It wouldn't be lit up like that, would it? I don't know. It's just caught my attention. Jeff, big Jeff's there. How are you, mate? How's the PC going? How's the new PC? All good? I hope so. It's good. How's the weather? How's the weather in your part of the world? Eh? Who else we got? Considering I had nothing to talk about or show about, I'm probably going to throw up a lot of useless knowledge today. You guys have got to keep me on track. Jeff saying hello to everybody. Everybody's saying hello to Jeff. Just got home, said Mr. Charlemagne. We've got Paul Price has jumped in down the bottom there. I'm looking over here to skip ahead in the chat so I don't miss anything. Hobby Timer's there. Hello, buddy. Welcome. You must be finished your of our two-person couple group build we're having at the moment. You've probably finished your plane by now. Mine is exactly as it was last week. Haven't even attempted the old silly putty yet. Oh God! In fact, no, that probably wouldn't work, would it? The old silly putty. Who else we got? Ron. Ron, how's Ron? Hey, starting on the new project. Not so cold there today. By the way, I'm going to put some temperatures up. We've got one odd one in there I threw in just for laughs. But anyway, yeah, I think it's about 3 degrees where you are. So very nice, very nice. What else we got? Everyone's saying hello. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody, good. There's James, Sir James from To Boldly Go Model Works. Just put a video up, didn't you? About half an hour ago, as you always do, just before my live stream. What was that? It was, let me quickly check. I'm sure I had a look. Had quite a long title. Where we go? To Boldly Go Model Works. Premiering half an hour ago was the Tamiya 148 scale Japanese Navy Komatsu. Yeah? G40 Bulldozer Build Update Part 1. Oh, that's a mouthful. So, yeah, go there and watch that. To Boldly Go Model Works. Fantastic. Look, I know all you guys know his channel. Anybody new that doesn't know James's channel, or Jeff's for that matter, you know, you're welcome. You guys, you're welcome to throw your links down into the chat. I mean, the people watch this replay. They watch the replay of this chat, and they're probably people that you may never see because they can't get on at this time. Time's not suitable to them. So you might get an extra subscriber or so that doesn't know your channel. We had Miss Modeler do a live stream about 2 hours ago as well. Haven't seen her lately. A B-36 cockpit painting. Very knowledgeable lady she is. God, she knows the aircraft. Incredible, especially when she does all the model show. Nigel's busy too. He's putting up video after video. It looks like he's put part 43 and part 42 at the same time. 2 hours ago up on the Mustang. Nice Mustang build. So it's good to see Nigel's busy. Another one I'll give a shout out, who's not in channel, but sometimes he calls in and says hello, is Go For It Painting. Does some amazing videos of model shows. He's done one here, the Scale Model Show in, I can't pronounce it, SZOL. How do you even say that? NOK. Zolnok in Hungary. 2025, part 2, aircraft models and dioramas. It's a short video, but he does a real good job covering all those great stuff. GB Models, I see, has jumped in down there too. Hey, buddy, how are you? If anyone's in Queensland, let me know if you're swimming to work or got your canoes out, or if it's just another bad storm, nothing too dramatic. It's almost like the media were hoping for an absolute disaster because, yeah. And I actually watched a video. I saw a video of someone took out their window of their apartment building in Brisbane City, and it just so happened to be right near the building I used to work in for 5 years in Brisbane, the Riparian Centre it's called, one of the prestige buildings in Brisbane. And I didn't realize it, but the whole area next to the building all the way down on Eagle Street has been demolished. Like there was restaurants, there was car park, there was all these areas along the riverfront there. It's all been destroyed, like up on the Queen's Wharf area. And looks like they're building something. It's just full of cranes. He was videoing, showing how they brought all the cranes down in anticipation for the bad weather. But if anyone knows in Brisbane what's going up there, I'm curious, because they've completely avoided the building that I worked in. It's one of those rare buildings that includes commercial restaurants and areas, as well as offices, lawyers, and so forth. And it's also residential on the top floors. It's amazing. It actually has a helix, they call it, car park ramp that goes up like a spiral on the outside of the building. But anyway, yeah, I just noticed that whole area has been knocked down and they're building up, redoing it all there as well. I heard they were going to, I just didn't realize how much they'd started and how much they'd progressed. All right, Moss got a notification. What's he doing? Moss up premiering now, the new Tamiya. Oh, there's a catalog, is there? Oh, Tamiya catalog. I have to watch that, won't we? Yeah. Yes, definitely. All right, I'll put that on my watch list. Yeah, let me just whip over and there we go. I'll watch that later. All right, get back to my show, our show. Everyone's saying hello. Good. Who else we got? I've had builds sit for years, says Daniel. Yeah, I know a lot of people do. Yeah, I got a tank up there that's probably going to sit for years too. I just don't want to deal with the tracks on it. I wouldn't be surprised if that's there in a year's time. Nothing wrong with that. That's okay. Misdemeanors is what James has been dealing with. Misdemeanors. That's life. That's life. Morning to Paul. Morning to Paul. Let's see. How's the weather in Sydney? Is about 20 odd degrees. I know I'm putting chat up, but let me just quickly put the banner up there. There we go. World weather. London, 12 degrees and cloudy. 14 degrees in Chicago and cloudy. Sydney's 22 degrees and sunny. It's actually 21. On Mars, it's minus 60 degrees and dusty. Hello to all the Martians watching. Good on you. Yeah, minus 60 degrees. Almost catching up to what it gets in Winnipeg. Look at that. Winnipeg, by the way, is 4 degrees Celsius and cloudy. There we go. Here it's quite warm for 4 a.m. in the morning. It's warming up, 23 degrees already. And Kiev, I've left that there. I'll have to change that. 2 degrees and cloudy. I might put my old hometown of Brisbane up on there instead. Jet Scale Modeling's latest video link. There we go. Good on you. Thanks for that. That's another one there. Paul saying, Pete, as of yesterday, southeast Queensland and northeast Queensland, 300,000 houses without power and water. Yeah, I'll have to try and give my sister a ring today. Probably got no internet or power. They were prepared though. They had a generator, although that won't help with the internet, will it? Yeah. Have we got anyone else? Peter, hello, there's Peter's in. Hello. Happy Labor Day, is it? Labor Day from Melbourne, day off. Good on you. Good. That's great. Let me see. Daniel's building the Kitty Hawk P-39 Air Cobra 132 scale. Sounds like an interesting aircraft. It is. Yeah, it sounds cool. Very good. How's my modeling coming up soon for the bench? No, just sticking on keeping on this Spitfire here. Yeah, it's going to take me a bit of time. After I do the live stream, I get a bit of motivation back, and I'll get back into it and do some stuff. This is scaring me a little bit, putty thing. I'll talk to Mr. Hobby Time and get a bit of a tip on thinning this stuff out and making sure it goes on nicely and filling that gap along there. Yeah, it should be fine. And your PC is great. Good. It's 20 degrees here today. All right. I'm way behind in chat, aren't I? I've got to catch up. Asked about that a long time ago. Hobby Time, not yet. Touched it. Built a BF-102 Tropical now too. Oh gosh, you got all sorts of stuff going. That's great. Oh, good. GB Models, I think I said hello. I'll say it again. G'day there. Next week in the F1 season starts, does it? Maybe I should get into that, eh? I used to fly the Formula One. Boy, I hope the rules haven't changed too much. I hope the cars are still sounding good. They're not electric, and they're not gone electric, have they? Could you imagine that? Formula One electric cars? At least you wouldn't have to worry about the noise. Yes, the internet's been good tonight. Yeah, for me it is. All right, for me it is. There we go. There's his link. Yeah, good on you. Yeah, mine was a camera issue. I unplugged it, replugged it in, and it was fine last week. I should not have an issue. My internet is fine. I went hiking day before yesterday. There's a national park here, Ob Khan, it's called. Not that means anything to anyone, but there's this gorge that comes through this valley, and there's a river that flows through it. It's quite scenic, but it's very dry season here at the moment, so everything's brown. I went there last year in the wet season after we had the floods, and unfortunately there was a lot of damage and it was flooded and the place was closed. And I thought, well, I'll go back now. It should be all right. I just happened to be looking for a place to go for a ride on the motorbike. I went out there and had a look, and it was really interesting. Certainly it looked different without the 10 meters of water coming down the river, but it had done some damage. And I went for a bit of a hike. Now, I'm not a hiker by a long shot. I've never hiked in my life. And I probably never will again. I'm wearing my Kevlar motorbike jeans and a long pullover, and it's like 36 degrees Celsius, and I'm working my way down the river, following a trail that's been washed away, no longer exists. So I'm clambering over rocks and shrapnel and trees, and that have been brought down by the floods off the mountains last year. But there were other hikers there, a few other hikers, and I got down there and I got to where in the photograph, there's a bridge, like a platform you can walk across over the ravine. And it's very spectacular and scenic, but the bridge is gone. I don't know what happened. And it's quite high up. We're talking above the river. It must be about 20 meters, about 100 feet or more. So I don't think it got washed away, unless it got washed away by water coming down off the mountain. But anyway, yeah, the bridge was gone. But anyway, I struggled my way back. I encountered well, I thought it was a snake, but it turned out to be a bit of black rubber curled between the rocks. So that was a scary moment. Then I realized when I got out there that I forgot to bring any water with me, and I was just sweating like anything. So I figured I'm not going any further. I'll get dehydrated. So I turned back. And then on the way back, just I climbed up the mountain. I didn't want to go the way I came. So I went up to this area that sort of been half washed away. And then I found a trail, a mixture, sort of half trail track. You know, you could get a four-wheel drive vehicle along there. So I followed it back. And then I know this is not model related, but what the hell. And then I realized I had no internet where I was, and my Google Maps, fortunately, my Google Maps was working. It showed exactly where I was, because last week there's a new feature on Google Maps where you can download a map of your area. So for me, it was Thailand. And so it downloaded, like another app called Maps.me that I use that works offline. Now Google Maps works offline. So that was great. So I found where I was, and I realized the trail I was on heads in the direction back to the car park where the coffee shop and everything was. So I made my way back there. And just as I got down there, I come across a barrier to stop anybody driving up that track I'd come along, and walked down to go into my car park where my motorbike was parked. And this bug flew out in front of me. I don't know what the hell it was. It was about that round. This massive bug scared the shit out of me. Went straight past me, and all the time I'm making a YouTube video for my other channel. So yeah, you know my other channel. You can go watch it. It'll come out. Gosh, I think that video comes out this morning in a couple of hours. I don't remember when I scheduled it for. Anyway, there you go. Self-promotion of me as well. All right. What the hell? Why not? Most of you guys watch me on Discovering Thailand. Give myself a plug there. All right. And I'm actually watching a video I released a few days ago that's actually doing really well. This is the Google analytics for YouTube, and it's averaging about 2 views every minute. It's been doing that all night. I'm getting up to 2,500 views. I've gone up by over 1,000 views just overnight. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm really happy, and I just refresh it every now and then. I'm watching it still sitting on that. I really don't, you know, once you upload a video and it's on YouTube, you're completely out of control of it. You know, right? All you can do is maybe change the description, change the title. You could even change a thumbnail if you wanted to. All right. But other than that, you have no control of what YouTube does and how it puts your video out to watch, for people to watch. And I just wish there was a little bit more control. But I think I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. YouTube just sent me an email. I will read this because this is interesting, and I think I mentioned it to you guys who do YouTube. I'll bring it up on my thing. Did you guys get this email? Ready? Where is it? Where is it? YouTube. Here we go. So tell me if you got this. Hi, Scalemodeling. All right. We will soon enable automatic dubbing for new video uploads on your channel. This means that YouTube will automatically generate translated audio tracks in different languages, making your content accessible to more viewers. Videos in Spanish, Portuguese, German, French, Italian, Hindi, Indonesian, and Japanese will be dubbed into English, and videos in English will be dubbed into those languages. This will happen automatically from when this comes in to every video you upload. Now you can opt out and change the settings so you don't get that. Jeff, you did get that. Okay. Really think about this and how you put out your videos. My advice to it is try and speak as clearly as you can. Maybe just adjust your audio a little bit so that your sound quality is good, so that the AI can pick up and translate correctly. I've heard videos translated, and sometimes, especially if you're doing videos which won't affect us, where you're outside walking around and there's other noise and background noise and that, the AI does not translate very well. For instance, a Dutch person speaking to English. And it still sounds a little bit robotic. It definitely certainly doesn't sound like a human, but at least it opens up a whole new audience of people that you could never have put videos to before. I mean, think about it. And this was a statistic I heard. Only 20% of the population of this planet speak English. 80% don't speak English. So there's 80% of people on YouTube in these countries that aren't watching your videos, not getting suggested your content because it's in English and they can't. Now with the translation, even if it's not great and it's done by AI, at least now they can watch and listen in their own language. And think about it, what, there's 1 billion people in India? Could you imagine that? You know, it'd be like saying, welcome to all the Indians and all the Portuguese and all the Japanese that might be tuning into the channel now, because now they will get the opportunity, and it'd be great for your channel growth, everybody's channel growth, particularly scale modeling, because we're doing top-down video where we're just doing the voicing. All you're seeing is our hands. I'm pretty sure that auto dubbing of our voices into those languages shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's a bit different when you're out, you know, on your motorbike and riding and doing stuff outside. Probably going to be a bit more difficult. But there, so it says no action needed. We'll enable this on your channel in the coming weeks. Once enabled, when you upload a new video, we'll automatically add the dubbed audio. They're going to need to put a system in place so you can go back and review to check how well that audio is dubbed. Because I don't want to sound like something where it's getting all my words wrong in Indian or Portuguese or whatever language it's dubbing to, and I sound crap and don't make any sense. It needs to be legible, right? And you want to be able to check that before you go, okay, that's all right, I'll enable that. You know, sometimes it may not be worth it. But it does say in some cases we may be unable to generate dubbed audio. You'll be able to see the status of your dubbed audio in YouTube Studio. And it says we are not currently offering the option to automatically dub existing videos. So it'll be only videos from now on. But that may come later. And effective today, you can turn off automatic dubbing on your entire channel if you don't want to. But I'm going to leave it and see how it goes. What else? Yeah, they put a link in there to learn more about it, which I haven't seen yet, but that sounds really good. So yeah, you're right. How would you know if you don't know the language, whether it sounds any good or not? I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I don't know Japanese. How do I know that my voice is coming over in Japanese correctly and making sense? But I'm sure there must be ways that you can do that. I don't know. You know, I have AI on my computer and my phone, like a lot of people do now, where I can ask it, can you speak Japanese? And you know, and it'll speak Japanese to me. I can, or any language. I can say any language and have it talk back. So I could probably test it and see if it's the same, but then that's just creating more work, isn't it? But we'll see. We'll see. Let me get rid of these temperatures. We don't need to see them across there anymore. Banners. Hide. Boom. There we go. Now let's catch up. Just released a vid on the Dragon 8mm flak gun. Cool. Nice. I'm curious to know what's in this Tamiya catalog. Any new ships? Are there any new Tamiya ships coming out? That's what I want to know. I'm going to have a look at that. Andy's there. Hello. Everyone's saying hello. Are they still painting my building? Yes, they will be for a while too. It's a big building, 19 stories high. Yes, on Facebook I put a picture of these guys hanging from the, working their way down the side of the building by my window here, painting away on a piece of rope with a wooden seat. They're just dangling on, wearing their no safety gear whatsoever. Yeah, it was quite funny. I think I've got the photo I can show to those who didn't see. Let's have a look. Where are they? There they are. Camera, that should work. There they are, outside my window. See, they got the bucket of paint. They're sitting on a wooden seat and working their way, covering they got a hat on, so they're protected from the sun. See, they got plenty of sun protection. You know, of course, the sand shoes. I'm surprised they're wearing sand shoes. Actually, normally they'd just be wearing flip flops or sandals or barefoot. Yeah. Occupational health and safety does not exist in Thailand at all. All right, let's see. Where is that guy from Chicago? Oh yeah, what's his name? Yeah, Mr. Egg. Jim. Don't know. Strange, isn't it? Unusual. Yeah. Don't know. Maybe because the clock's changed. He's watching his movies early or something. I don't know. Skullfish. There's Skullfish. How are you? Welcome. Yes, 300,000. Yes, that's how far behind I am in chat. Yeah, how's Bilge doing? Is he? I remember he did a quick video he put up of the little river running through his property down past where his little hobby shack is, and I'm thinking, God, if that river overflows, he said he's got like about 2 feet up from extra clearance, and I thought if that river comes over, 2 feet's not going to help you, surely. But I'm sure it's okay. He wouldn't have put it there where it could flood, would he? So hopefully it's all good. He's not in chat, which is concerning. Yeah, he usually shows up in chat. What do we got? Watching Drive to Survive, as well as this stream. Drive to Survive. I've heard of that. Okay. Cool. Oh, good. Formula One season starts, you mentioned. Yeah. I'm curious if I could watch that somehow. I've never been able to watch live racing. I don't have a VPN and I don't have access to that, but yeah, we'll see. The mobile network in Brisbane, yeah. My sister, anytime there's a storm, they live in Coomera Waters in a gated sort of estate area, and their internet there goes down all the time, or they don't get a very good signal. You know, the bars on your phone can drop down to nothing by just stepping from the front door to the garage, and it's really hit and miss that way. It always has been. They've never done anything to fix that. Power, they have generators they bought in just in case to keep the fridge and stuff going. But I will give her a call. What time is it? Maybe I should text another way because she might try and ring. So it's okay. I will after the stream. I'll give her a call. What's this? You got the email too? Yeah. It's really, really good. I'm going to look at. I will check the video that I uploaded on my other channel. It's coming out. I'm pretty sure it's coming out this morning. Mate, it's still growing. Numbers are still watching that video. Let's go back to By the way, that video was about a rental property over here in Thailand. I'm really fortunate in that I've got an agreement with the largest real estate agent in the city over here in Chiang Mai, and they've seen my video and YouTube channel, and they've allowed me access to any of their property rentals and sales. They have listings, and they've assigned me one of the girls that work in the office to help me out. I go through the website and I pick out places I want to do videos of, and then one of the girls will meet me at the place, open up, turn all the lights on and everything, and I'll do my video recording and video the place. And I'm planning on doing not just different price ranges for condos you can rent over here, but also from the cheapest I can find to medium to the most expensive top floor penthouses, even houses. I've seen houses here, 800,000 Thai baht a month rent. All right, to give you an idea, what's 800,000 Thai baht in US dollars? And
it's important to understand that currency exchange.
My AI doesn't like answering questions like that.
The exact USD equivalent, 800,000 Thai baht, will vary depending on the monthly check.
Yeah.
However, to give you a general idea,
roughly how much is 800,000 Thai baht in US dollars? We'll see.
To give you a rough estimate of 800,000 Thai baht in US dollars, it's
All
best
right.
to look at currency.
So that is a house for rent, 23,000 US dollars a month. How's that? That's way up there. This is a property with it has a separate residence on the property for your full-time maid and gardener. All right, and then you have your pool maintenance guy that comes in. It's like 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms. Yeah, it's one of those places where it's just a dream house for people. But I think it would be a popular video to do. I'm going to have to wear something. Oh, where the hell am I going to find a suit? Eh? Anyway, we'll see. James also got that email. Cool, that's good. That's hilarious. An Australian telling suggestions on speaking clearly. What do you mean? Eh? We speak clearly. And yes, that's right. Good question. We'll yet to find that out. Oz AID as a woman speaking Japanese. Yeah, they give me a female voice. Why not? Maybe you could choose. That'd be good if you could choose the voice. Yeah. What the hell? Just change my whole appearance. I could just be like, instead of my hands on the model, right? We can have a woman's hands with the nail polish. Hey, doing it. You know, imagine Nigel. Hey, everybody. Hey, with nail polish in a woman's hands. Oh God, funny. Andrew Pierce is there. Hello. G'day. Never going to catch up on chat, am I? Welcome. Yes, health and safety, not a thing here, definitely. You know, like I say, it's like wearing helmets on motorcycles. I actually saw a motorbike yesterday as I was heading towards this national park. There were five on the motor scooter. So we had Dad riding with little Jimmy in the front, holding onto the rear view mirrors, standing. He was probably about 3 years old, right? Sitting behind Dad was a daughter who was probably about 3 years old, hanging on to him like this. And then Mum was behind the daughter. She's sitting on the back, holding little baby Bruce in her arms. It was probably about 3 months old. And they're puttering along on their scooter through the mountain road. No helmets, no protective gear whatsoever. Yeah, it's it's not funny at all. It's a sight. It's a sight to see, but it's just stupid. You don't even see that in India. You might see that many on a motorbike in India, but at least they're all wearing helmets. And most countries wear helmets. Philippines, they wear helmets. Indonesia, they wear helmets. Here, no. And it's so widespread, it's too much to be enforced. The police do what they do. I see that. I remember last year, there was an advertising campaign where there were a lot of signs up. It was in Thai, but it was definitely along the lines of making people aware of the safety of wearing helmets. They did that for a while, but I'm sure it may make a small difference, but it's insignificant, really. It's just, yeah. They need to do a really big, spend the money and do a real big crackdown and just set up roadblocks once a month, big roadblocks citywide, and pull everybody over and fine them. But a lot of trouble is too, a lot of locals here, not only are they not wearing helmets, but most of them don't have a motorcycle license. They ride motorbikes since they can, as soon as their feet can reach the ground, whatever age they are, they're on a motorbike. And they don't bother with license, especially if they live in the rural areas. They're not going to bother with a license. So how do you fine a person if they don't have a license in the first place? So anyway, that's what I was saying. That is a different bedroom and bathroom per day over a week. That is. Yeah. Your maid would have a busy job, wouldn't she? She'd have to clean every bathroom, a different bathroom every day. I guess that wouldn't make much difference, would it? There were more bathrooms than bedrooms in that particular house. It was massive. It was the largest property. They even have a penthouse condo here that's come up for sale. It looks really spectacular. It's a 2-story place. In fact, on Wednesday, so we're Monday morning now, I'm meeting up with Jade, her name is, at a condo that it's like you walk in there and the bedroom is up in a loft, up a stairway. It's like, I don't know what you call that thing, but it's completely renovated. It's on the rooftop of a building overlooking the famous mountain that towers over the city here, and it's directly got the best views, and it'll just be finished, the renovation of that, so I'm going to go and check out that. To give you an idea, that place is 20,000 Thai baht a fortnight, which works out at less than less than, in Australian dollars, it's about $800 a month, $200 a week. In US dollars, it's about $120 a week, or $450 to $500 a month. Maybe closer to $600 US a month. But a beautiful place. So I'm going to go there and do a video on that one. Looks like tonight's not going to happen. Okay. And I'm saying good morning. So, good. Look, nobody wants to join me. There's a link up there pinned in the comments. If you wanted to, you can join me. I'm sure if our Chicago friend was here, he would. But I don't know what's happened to him. He's disappeared. And so has a few familiar faces aren't here at the moment, but that's okay. So is it a different time in the States now? Have they got daylight savings or something happened? It's now 4:45 a.m. here in Thailand. Most parts of Australia, I know in Texas, it's about 2:45 in the afternoon. They're at 12, they're 11 hours behind. No, I don't. Yeah, I'll answer that. No gym today. Why? Yeah, I don't know. Model Tank Guy. G'day, mate. Sorry. How are you, buddy? Welcome. No, I don't. But the kickback is I promote their business, which I'm happy to do because they're the same company that helped me find this bachelor pad of mine. And so I promote their business, which is good for them. And they promote my video by sharing it on their YouTube channel. So they'll share it to them. In fact, I do know for a fact I got a notification late yesterday or last night that they'd shared it on their video, on their channel, right? And then all last night I'm watching my views go up. So I think that has helped. So it's great. It's great. So we'll help each other, helping each other. It's something different for me. And I'm doing the videos a little bit different as I go. It's not so much, oh, look at this condo. This place is available now to rent. Check it out. It's more along the lines, even though that is the case, it's more along the lines of, here's an example of what you can rent here in Thailand. And here's some of the things you need to know about renting in Thailand, right? So this dining table and all the cutlery and all the bedding and all the knives and forks and the lounge and that beautiful big 48-inch TV, all that's included in a rental over here. When you rent a condo, you get all that. So I'm talking about all the other things related to any condo in my video, because I want the video to be something that people will watch in 12 months' time, even though the place is probably already rented. There's still going to be relevant information in the video that people can learn from. Okay. Whereas other YouTube channels I've seen that do video condos, they just talk about it and specifically it, but who's going to watch a YouTube video? It's like doing a video of the latest Android or iPhone, right? And then they bring out the next one. Well, who's going to watch this one anymore? This is old news, you see. Well, who's going to watch a condo that's already rented? What's the point? But if you put it over in the view of, hey, this is an example of what you can get here, then I think people might watch a bit more. But again, I'm learning as I go, and I'm getting a lot of comments and suggestions from people who want to know other things like, can you show us the outside of the building? Maybe talk a bit more about what the local conveniences are around and things like that. So, yeah, I'm getting up there. And of course, I've got a very pretty real estate agent that meets me at the condo that I'd love to have her in the video. Of course, pretty girls sell videos too, don't they? So, but of course, that's their staff, and I don't really want to intrude and do that. But, we'll see. Jim is busy cooking, says James. He could be is. He could be is, did I say? He could is be. I feel like I've got a bit of Yoda going on there. He is be cooking, Jim. Hey? The force be with you. All right. Young Jim. Jim, where are you, Jim? Jim? Hey? Wake up, Jim. Wake up, Jim. Wake up, Jeff. You heard of the Wiggles? I think you have to be Australian to have heard of the Wiggles. All right. Wake up, Jeff. Actually, Jeff is the actual thing. Yeah, anyway. Working on photo etch today, are you? Good. My photo, oh God, I've been meaning to do it. I need to do a more latest update on my YouTube video on working with photo etch, because that is still one of my watched videos that I made 2 years ago. And even though I can't really add much to it, it sort of covers everything. I think I could do a much better quality with the gear I've got now and make an update to that video, because it's a popular subject, photo etch. People are, as we know, people are a bit afraid of using photo etch, and they're sort of hesitant to trying it, when in reality, it's not that bad. You know, if you can deal with the small parts on a model anyway, photo etch is great, and it's optional too, isn't it? So if something's too difficult, you don't need to use it. You know, you can use the plastic part in most cases if it's included. You know, things like the Yamato 1/200 scale with its 12, 13 sheets of photo etch. You know, like there's nearly 500 pieces of photo etch that come with that ship. Problem is, if you don't want to build those turrets along the ship there, those guns out of photo etch, there are no plastic part options. You don't have a choice. So then you need to go and, you know, maybe go the resin way and order some resin parts. That's an option. But yeah, I've always enjoyed doing photo etch, and of course, you know, promoting, as we all know, Icky Sticky with the clear flexi CA glue. Brilliant stuff for photo etch. At least things like railings on ships, good stuff. But anything that is a chance of being knocked off won't happen if you use that flexi stuff. Now, it's like a silicone. It dries on there, but you know, it doesn't dry and become brittle. And if you knock your photo etch, it can ping off your model. This stuff, it's like a silicone. They'll stay in place. More likely, the plastic it's glued to might come off. Daylight savings started this morning, did it? Okay. This country here doesn't have anything like that. There's no clock time changes at all, so it's a bit less confusing. Australia does it, well, Queensland does it, and that was a pain in the ass trying to work out that, especially when I'm trying to, you know, do the videos for you people. The UK does as well, but yeah, Thailand, same time every time. Yeah, no change here. I need some more water. Believe it or not, 23 degrees here it is now. I'm just checking that. Let's just have a quick look. I've got to tell you, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's open this up. 22, just do an update. I've actually got my ceiling fan on because it's quite humid. I've got my windows and balcony door wide open, and Gilly just sent me a photo. It's going to get up to 36 degrees Celsius today. Oh, look at that. What's he sending me here? I think you sent that to me by mistake. Was that meant to go to OnlyFans? Just joking. It's okay. We got tanks. We got a picture of a tank here. The PE, the Voyager model. Yeah, the best upgrade. Oh, this is your photo etch. It's a modern Canadian Leopard tank. Okay, so there's some nice little photo etch he's working on there. The barrel for the boom boom stick. Yeah, is that what it's called? That's the technical name for it, isn't it? The boom boom stick. Get that focusing. Boom boom stick. I've just created something new there, I think. Oh my God, Jim's in. Jim's in, everybody. Everybody, welcome, Jim. He slept in, I'm sure. He slept in. God, thank God for Jim. He's okay. Yeah, I think he forgot to reset his clock or something like that. What else we got pictures of here? Wow. That. Guys, don't mind me sharing your pictures, do you? Look at that. All the grills going on the engine cover. I think I got that right, haven't I? Yes. I know a little bit about tanks now. What else we got here? Is that it? Yeah. Another one there. The Leopard 1 A5 C2. Oh, that's good. Good stuff, mate. Very good. Yeah. It does make a difference when you got photo etch that looks like that. Very good. Let's see. What's this? Just got back from a ride. Very nice day in Chicagoland. Yes, we checked your temperature. It's about 22 degrees, I think. Fantastic. All right. Oh, you were on the Aussie chat channel at 2 a.m., of course. Mm. Ah, beautiful. What are my plans today? As I look at my Spitfire on the bench and trying to think of something else to do. Not good, eh? Monday. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I haven't anything else planned, so I will probably do something with the Spitfire. I need to attack it with the putty. Yeah, it's a putty attack. We're going to do that seam line all the way down through there. I'll give it a go. Other than that, yeah, I think I'll do that. I don't know what else I can do. I've done all those parts, so they're done and they're on. Over the page, we've got the ailerons or something you call them on the wings. They need to be attached. These things, yeah. Flaps, the flaps. By the way, where's Sue? Where's Paul and Sue talking about flaps? In a nice way, of course. Yeah. We won't go there, will we? Those who know what I'm talking about. We even had Bildred on screen yesterday. Oh, good. Was he there with his snorkel and flippers? Yeah, it looks like he's surviving the water. Hobby time. You got any Mr. Surface primer? No, I have. Yes, what do I have? Yes, I do. Yes. I've heard I think it was Bilge that told me last week, if you leave a bit out, it thickens up a bit. So if I pop some in a little container, like smaller than that, and leave it out a bit and let it thicken up a bit, and then I can just apply that along that seam line and fill it. Is it Mr. Color? It's Mr. Surfacer, Mr. Hobby. Yes, I do have. I think it's 1400 though. It's not the thickest one. All right. So, but that's it. I'll do that, and I'll just use. I've got all different shapes of the Icky Sticky ways to apply it. I've even got some proper, not those furry ear pickers. I've got the Icky Sticky selection. Oh, there's always toothpicks that I can apply with, right? Plenty of options. All right. My concern, all right, is the sanding part. I'll put it on, no problem. It's the sanding bit, because there's markings, right? There's markings here that I don't want to damage going down there, right? And yeah, I just have to be very, very careful sanding. I'll use my sanding sticks. I have a selection of these, right? I've got sandpaper. Sanding's not an issue, but I just need to be careful of the marks on the fuselage. I don't want to sand them off by mistake. Peter, been following Ron's build of the USS Enterprise? No, I haven't. You know why? And I know Ron, he's probably gone now, but the time of his model, of his YouTube video coming out, and I know I could watch the replay, but I used to watch them as soon as they came out, but now it's around about 9 a.m. in the morning now, and it's about the time I go out, either go out for breakfast or whatever I'm doing. So I haven't. I need to. I've seen a little bit where he had the hull up on there. He applied with cocktail stick and then let it dry, then remove the slit. No need to sandpeter. Oh, okay, good. Thanks. I'll watch that. That would have been in his last video, in the last couple of videos probably. Working on the Spitfire. Yes, me, hobby time is, yeah, well, he's working on something else. But yeah, cocktail stick and let it dry and remove it, no slit. And then what do you got? Jeff's suggesting here, put some tape on both sides of the seam to limit where you put the filler. Good idea. Yeah, I can just run some, just a tiny little bit of tape down each side, where I put the filler. Yeah. Yeah. And even when I do have to sand, if I have to sand, no need to sand. Okay. If I can put it in like that, that'd be good. I hope I can show you just how the size of that. Is that showing clearly? There. See? It's quite prominent. You can see there. Yeah. So, yeah. I'll do it today. I'll give it a go today. And you're doing a Tamiya BF109. I'm really keen. Straight after this, I'm going to watch Moss's Tamiya catalog. I want to know if there's any ships in it, if there's any new ships in the catalog. Yeah? Excuse me. Put that back over there. Got some paintbrushes the other day, just for some of the really tiny bits that you don't want to dirty your airbrush for, especially when you get like some little pieces like this. But yeah, I want to watch that catalog. That'd be interesting. I've got it ready to play straight after. So I'm just going to go into here and have a quick look at this and check my views. Oh, look at that. Sorry, I shouldn't be doing that, but I'm looking at I'm about to hit 3,000 views on my other YouTube channel video. That's amazing. I don't understand why. It started off on the graph on your analytics slowly going up, and then overnight it's just gone like that. So I'm hoping it stays like that. That's pretty good. 63% of viewers are still watching at around the 30-minute mark, which is good. That's about the length of that video. So that's a high percentage is still watching. And if we go to the 60 minutes, it's still averaging over 2 views a minute. That's good. That's good. Did I see Ron? Oh, Ron. That's strange. What? He's just posted his videos now? I just got notification. I could have sworn they were coming up later than that. Let's have a look. Yeah, he has. He's posted the model ship, and it's 5 a.m. Oh, well, I'm going to have to start watching it. There we go. Ron, I'm going to go watch your video. I want to see how you did your filling. Looks like you've done the seam line along the hull there, which is something I don't bother doing because it's on the bottom of the hull. You're never going to see it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's not doing that. I just hit the like button before you, Jeff. First like. Got first like in. It's me and Jeff that are the first one to like his videos, aren't we? Manuel's there. Hey, buddy, welcome. What else? Hey, buddy, welcome. MP Model Plastic. Wow. Hello. Cool. Everybody's saying hello. Fantastic. That's good. That's good. This StreamYard I use, which is obviously we've got the logo up in the corner because I'm not paying for it. It's come up with these new scene thing they've got in beta or a beta. A scene captures everything you add to the stage, allowing you to plan setups in advance and structure your broadcast like a presentation. Each scene can have its own unique layout, background, and overlay. And basically, all it's done is change the way you do what is already there. They've added nothing new, just a new way of doing it. That makes no sense. And I wonder why I don't pay for it. Gosh, everyone's saying, what's this? Just gave Ron his second like. There we go. Yeah, but you got to do it on all the channels. I only got notification on the plastic model one. I haven't got the one on my channel yet. Let me have a look. Scalemodeling fans Hangout. There he is on our channel. Oh, yes. First like. Feature Jeff. And then Ron's channel himself on his own. See, he's got no likes on his own Facebook page yet. Boom. Feature Jeff. Ah, fantastic. Okay. Oh, good. Fantastic. Look at that. Still got 15 of you crazy people watching. Why? I just don't know why. That's good. All right. So before I watch Moss's 2025 catalog of Tamiya, I'm going to watch Ron and check out his filling work, handiwork. Good on you. Well, how about that? That's good stuff. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to finish it. It's been an hour. It's been fun. And I'm getting a bit hungry. My stomach is telling me I need some toast and peanut butter. Did you see that? Who was it? I think Hobby Time or Gilly. You see the picture I posted of the peanut butter I found in 7-Eleven? Check this out, guys, before I go. There's a brand called Jif. I don't know about you guys in America or the UK, but Jif in Australia was a dishwashing liquid. Okay? Dishwashing liquid. You're soaking in it, sort of thing. It was a well-known dishwashing liquid. Well, apparently they bring out peanut butter here, and I'm going to find it here. I'm going to find it. Where is it? God, did I take it that long ago? There we go. It's Jif, peanut butter and chocolate. That sounds all right, doesn't it? Yeah? Peanut butter and chocolate. You have Jif peanut butter, says Jim. All right. Okay, it's common in the States. I've never heard of it before. Especially one with chocolate anyway. I've never heard of that brand. All right. I have, and I'll show you the peanut butter. Oh, hang on. All right. So, oh, it is Jif. There we go. Look. I have Jif peanut butter. God, I didn't realize. Yeah, I'm going to have to try that peanut butter and chocolate one. That sounds really good. Anyway, like I said, I'm getting hungry. I got to have some breakfast. Need a shave too. Look, I'm really looking scruffy, eh? The hair on here is almost longer than it is on my head. Eh? Kitchen cleaner in the UK. Is it Hobby Time? Yeah, okay. You got chocolate in my peanut butter. You got peanut butter in my chocolate. Okay, that sounds like something there in the advertising of it. Okay, I wouldn't never heard of that. All right, guys, I'm heading off. I'm going. All right, all good. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, wherever it's the weekend. Your Monday, your day off, if it's Labor Day, and like it is in Melbourne. And I'll see you all next week. Go check out all those guys' channels. check out Moss's channel and look at his catalog. That'll be interesting to see what's coming out this year and probably goes into next year as well. And I'm going to go and watch Ron do some filling. All right. Cheers, all. Well, I find my music, my live stream exit music, and take off the comments. There we go. Hide that. Thanks for showing up, Jeff, Jim, I meant. Hey, good on you. Where are we? Thank you all for showing up, I should say, not just Jim. We all missed Jim. We did. Okay, media assets. There it is. Live stream exit. All right, I'm going. All right. Bye. Have a good one. See yous.